What the finance? Oh, wallet romance. Welcome to the 21-day money challenge, an initiative to help and grow your money as much as you can. Use these tips, tricks, and tools in your personal finance as well as your business finance. Share your journey and remember, you're not alone. Show some love by smashing the thumbs up button so that it can reach more people and do comment on your progress. Are you ready? Let's get started for today. Here we are in day one of the 21-day money challenge. And I extend my warm welcome to all of you for being part of this exciting challenge and being all geared up and ready to take heads on for this 21-day money challenge. Let me start off with a story for you. The story is about Sid. Sid is a millennial, a salaried techie, and he was dreaming of having his own startup. Sid was extremely ambitious, intelligent, smart, but he was directionless and clueless when it came to his money matters. He had no financial planning, and as soon as he would get some money, he would blow it all up. He would live just for today, and that was leading him to some financial trouble, financial difficulties and challenges. And by end of each month, he would be taking a salary advance or taking small loans from his family and friends. This behavior of Sid was making him to postpone his startup plans, and Sid felt very, very disappointed and frustrated with his own self because he was not taking any action. Does Sid's story resonate with you? So where should one start? How should they go about what they want to achieve, and how can one fulfill their dreams, especially the financial dreams? You know what I say for that? Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. ABC. When you save, you begin with why should I? Why should I? Like Simon Sneak says, start with why. What is your purpose? What is your objective of taking part in this 21-day money challenge? How can you maximize your wealth potential? What are your financial goals? So, these are some questions that you need to ask yourself and see what answers you're giving to your own self. So, let me give you some pointers, and you can take Sid's story as an example and customize your own way of coming up with your financial goals. So, I'm an acronym person and I'd love to share acronyms with you. So, the acronym to come up with your own financial goals is, remember this name, TOM, 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 where T stands for the time frame. Whatever is your time frame, I would suggest that you break it down into short term, medium term, and long term. So in Sid's example, his short term was he was looking at a period of 12 months or 1 year, or 1 year. The medium term, he was looking at about 2 years to 5 years, and the long term was over 5 years. So T is the time frame. O is the objectives. Now, what are the objectives that you have for the financial goals? Again, let me go back to Sid's example. For Sid, his short term, which is the 12 months or 1 year, he wanted to get himself upgraded and certified in a technical course so that, he would be equipped and ready in his domain. So that was his goal for this next 1 year. And obviously that involved financial commitment from his side. His medium term was to have his startup up and ready and functioning fully. And his long term objective was to have, or rather to build a school in his village, so that the next generation of the students from his village could afford world class education right in his village. So these were his objectives, which was actually driving him to get started on his financial journey. What is yours? What are your objectives? What are the time frames that you're looking at? So we did T was the time frame, O was the objectives, and M is to measure. Now, once you've set yourself the time frame and the objectives, you need to keep periodically measuring your progress, right? So, what you could probably do is easily you could break them down and see how your progress is on a periodic basis. So, review how you're going, and which is the path you're taking towards your financial goals. So, it's easy to remember, right? TOM, which is your time frame, your objectives, and measure. So once you do that, once you do it in your head, what you need to do is to probably write it down, because we all have short-term memory loss, isn't it? So it's always good to write it down so that you can even go back at a later date and refer. So the activity that you need to complete today is to fill up your tom. Easy, right? Easy to remember and quite easy to do too. So take some time off in a calm and quiet place, think about it, and see what are your financial goals, list them down, and write it down so that you could review it periodically at a later date as well. So that's what you need to do today. And I'm going to sign off here. And let me give you a heads up. Tomorrow is something exciting. So do join me tomorrow on day 2, and I will see you tomorrow. See you then. Good luck to come up with your Tom. Bye.